Croquette from Holland.
Today we make Dutch croquettes
From Holland. Ingredients of the beef croquette. And the ingredients for the beef ragout and forming your croquettes. Real grass, real cows. This is Highway A2 to Amsterdam. You hear the cows grazing in the polder below the skyline of Amsterdam. But let's go. 1 liter of water in a large saucepan, 1 shin of beef, 2 marrow bones, 500 grams of beef poulet, that's half a kilo, and cut the vegetables into large pieces and add to the meat. And add the spices. And cover the pan. 4 to 6 hours on a low heat, a low fire. You now have a delicious broth. Scoop any foam from the pan, a layer of fat may also from the pan. It's maybe a bit too fat, but it's what you like. Get already some meat and marrow bones from the pan. It looks good. Strain the broth. Is it broth? You say broth? Yes. Well, the vegetables we do not use, but eat them because they're delicious. Remove the meat from the vegetables and the herbs. Now you have a pint of a delicious broth. It's like a soup. Pull the meat with 2 forks apart. Yeah. Patient. It's nice work. You get the best pulled beef. Okay, we make the ragout. That's French. Weighing 6 grams of gelatin sheets. Soak the gelatin leaves in cold water for about at least half an hour. Here are the ingredients for the ragout again. Now melt the butter in a pan until it's light brown and add the flour. The stirring will start soon because we're going to bake the flour, so stir well. And after 2 to 3 minutes you have a nice roux. Roux is French. Well, it's butter and flour. Add the broth to the roux and again stir. You stir again. Stir it up. Shaken but not stirred, or stirred but not shaken it is. Continue stirring patiently. The flour is now one with the broth and the butter. And the ragout arises. You're ready for the next step. Add the pulled beef to the ragout. Fire low and stir again. Yeah, stir, stir, stir. Go again. Keep on stirring. You now have a beautiful ragout. And tasting begins. That's important because it's your taste. Add pinches of salt, pepper and nutmeg and taste again and again and again until you like it. You have to love it. And stir again and taste. Yeah, taste again. And after stirring, turn off the fire. Squeeze the water out of the gelatin. Stir, there we go again, the gelatin by the ragout. Yeah, stir again. Now taste again, because it has to taste a bit stronger. And if it tastes like you like it, like the inside of the croquette, it's ready to cool. Cool the ragout in a tray or something similar. There it is, your beautiful shiny ragout. In the refrigerator to harden, and now you can visit some cows. Because you have to wait for a day, or at least 4 hours in the refrigerator. Here we go, to form the croquette. Beat 2 eggs and sprinkle breadcrumbs on the kitchen counter. Forming of the croquette. Take the stew out of the refrigerator. You may have some trays. We begin with one. It won't melt in the butter and it stays stiff. Take a little bit of ragout between your fingers, about 80 to 90 grams, and create a sausage ragout. Roll the sausage through the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Excuse me for my English again. Make sure the sausage ragout is all around breaded. Yeah, that's the way, that's the way, that's the way. Then roll the ragout through the egg. Let it swim. Let it swim through the egg. That's right. That's right. Yep. And roll the upcoming croquette again through the breadcrumbs. Yep. 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 Now make sure the croquette is enclosed well with breadcrumbs, otherwise the stew will walk out of the croquette during frying. That's something you don't want. And ready, your homemade croquette. Whoa. And again, a bit accelerated, huh? A bit faster now. Make as many as you want. Because easy. After doing a few croquettes, it's easy. There they are. Ready for frying. You can also freeze the croquette. Frying frozen croquettes 8 minutes at 175 degrees and thawed 5 minutes at 180 degrees. Whoa, the delicious homemade croquette is ready. The ragout inside the croquette is hot. Do not take a direct bite. Enjoy your homemade croquette. In Holland we often eat a sandwich croquette. That's the way we like it also. With a little bit of mustard. That was it. Traditional from Holland, a beef ragout with crispy crust, a croquette. I'm Michael Boerop.